Well, yeah, I would argue that information is probably not the right word because you're not considering that in your analysis either. It just seems like you're looking at um, these creatures in the ground that are these fossils and saying, look, we can line them up in such a way that it shows evolution. Well, you would actually have to prove that a flood didn't happen in order for that to be true, and you can't do that. Well, okay.
Okay, that's ArcanE. He's a Christian apologist, and I just want to encourage people to go to his channel and listen to him. I find ArcanE's debates really inspiring and really encouraging. He uses the presuppositional method in a really good way, and he does a lot of research behind the scenes of what he's talking about, so he's able to talk about questions if people asking questions, but he uses his presuppositional method in a very powerful and effective way. And I just really find him an inspiring debater, and so I'd encourage people to go down. I want to say to ArcanE, keep up the good work. What you're doing is great work, and don't be discouraged. And I think you're going to be a great apologist one day. I really, really do. So keep working at it and keep doing it, because excuse me, the Lord's blessing you at that, bro. I want to say also that I am concerned for the atheist community internationally, because of the presuppositional apologetic method. It seems to me that there is a tsunami of or epidemic that has broken out with the Dunning-Kruger effect on the atheist community concerning presuppositionalism. You see that with Ozzy, Gary Edwards, and making explicit that they are unable to really engage, and many other atheists engage with presuppositionalism. And the sad thing is that they claim that they know what they're talking about, but from a professional point of view, professional philosophy's point of view, professional philosophers will be looking on in dismay at the way they've responded to presuppositional apologetics. So there's definitely a Dunning-Kruger effect going on there, and I can prove that categorically, because if you look at the videos of Ozzy, you look at the videos of Gary Edwards or Making Explicit, they'll often use big words, and that's a sign of insecurity. It's a word salad, where we're treated to a word salad where these big words are to give us the impression that they know what they're talking about. But if you go on any academic campus where there is a top philosopher there, that philosopher, either involved in discussion and debate, will very, very rarely use philosophical terms in a way that people won't understand. They'll break it down so ordinary people can engage. And that's a sign of a great thinker, and it's a sign of a great philosopher, that they can actually make their argument simple. And if you can't make your argument simple so that a child can understand it, then you probably don't understand it yourself. And that's what these people are incapable of doing. They're incapable of reducing their ideas to simplicity so that people can understand what they're talking about. Instead, they engage in a semantic war where they use big words, and people then are impressed by that. But professional philosophers are not impressed by that. And so there is this Dunning-Kruger tsunami effect at the moment that's gone around and continues to go around, and it's an epidemic. And I just hope that people can become more professional in the manner philosophically. And I think ArcanE shows a wonderful example of being a real philosophical thinker. Thank you for listening, and take care.